Hello guys, in today's video I want to talk about how to take care of a silver dollar fish and some basic facts and things you need to know before buying these guys. And also, one of my subscribers suggested me something to do with my aquascape, and today I bought some moss from my local fish store, and I did some arrangements and adjustments in my 55-gallon tank. So I would like to talk about it as well today. So let's go and I'll show you. As you see here, not much changed, but I figured I should risk it and put some of this moss. I actually glued it to my this coral reef statue or whatever that is. And the reason I did it is one of my viewers actually suggested to do this, and when this moss will start to grow and it will overgrow, eventually it will just overgrow this stone and it will look very nice and the fish will be still able to hide in there, but it will be all covered in moss, and hopefully my moss will survive, because the problem is that the silver dollars are notorious for destroying live plants in your tank. But I figured that mostly they just uproot the plants, but since the moss will be attached to the stone, hopefully it will survive, since it's very easy to take care for and it grows very fast. And hopefully it will work for me. Like I'm not too sure if it will, but I guess the only time will tell. Like I paid for this moss 15 Canadian dollars today, but it's very hard to get, to be honest. Like it's not always in my local stores, but I saw it today. There was a few more packages left, and I figured why not just buying it and give it a shot, since I really like the idea. Okay, let's get to talk about a silver dollar care. First of all, I want to tell you guys that these guys are related to tetras, and they're actually related to piranhas. Pretty much they're in the same family as piranhas, but what's cool about these guys, they get to be very big. Well, not very big, I would say, but around 6 inches. Some people actually say they get to only 5 inches, but I personally think they will get to 6 inches easily. It all depends on their diet. And talking about diet, these guys are herbivores mostly, so they need lots of vegetable matter in their diet. And what I do, I actually feed these guys zucchini sometimes, and I throw one of those algae wafers for bottom feeders, which are very good for them actually, and they like to eat it. But in general they still eat flake food, and they like to eat brine shrimp, is very good for them, and bloodworms works as well. And the other thing about these guys is that you have to keep them in a school of 4 at minimum. And when I say at minimum, it means that actually school of 6 is the best minimum for these guys. But in this tank I couldn't do more than 4, because first of all they grow to be very large, and plus I have other fish in here and I didn't want to overcrowd my tank that much. But 4, lots of people said that 4 is very good number as well, and so far it works for me actually. Like these guys are very scared fish. They can dart around the tank, or if anything if you approach the tank too fast. So, but actually with my fish I never had these problems, because they seem to be actually very safe in this 4 number. And the water temperature for them should be anywhere from 72 to 82 to 84 should be okay. And the pH can range from 5 to 8 easily. They're hardy fish, and they're very fun to observe, especially when you feed them. When you feed these guys, they go for food right away. They're not gonna wait, and they don't care if other fish is more aggressive or not than them, but they are very aggressive eaters. So as I feed my blood parrot all the time, I have to make sure that he gets enough food because these guys are just way faster than him. And also, like I said, the heater that I'm using for them is this 200 watt top fin heater, and I actually like it. It's doing a very good job. I have it in my other tanks too. Well, actually, in my 36, I have a different filter, different heater. I will talk about it later. But as you see over here, these silver dollars, when I bought them, well, when I first wanted to buy them, they had these spots on them. But when I brought them home, their spots were gone. They were so stressed that you wouldn't even believe it. And maybe in a few days, those spots started to appear again, and they're very cool because I know that piranhas have similar spots, and these fish, when they get to be about 6 inches, they will look very nice. And and the good thing about these guys, like I said in my previous videos, that they look like piranhas, but you can keep them in community tank, and it's because they're extremely peaceful fish. They're very peaceful. They're not gonna harass any other tank mates. They just need lots of space to swim. Ideal tank for these guys is I don't know, like, it's debatable because lots of people say, oh, 30 gallons should be enough for 4 silver dollars, even 6. I was reading lots of articles and doing lots of research myself, and I actually heard that people keep them in 30 gallons tall tanks, and some keep them in 30 long tanks. But for me, I believe that they need at least 50 gallons at least, and I don't even think that 55 is ideal number for them. But I know for sure that from other experience of other fish keepers that they were able to keep 4 silver dollars happy in a 55. But the best thing, the bigger the tank you can get, obviously is the best choice. But if you cannot afford or have room for a bigger tank, smaller tank can also work, but you don't want to overcrowd it. In a 30 gallon, I would just put 4 silver dollars, and I wouldn't put anything else in there because it would be just when they grow up, it would be just too much for them. But they're very active fish, and like you see, they always swim around. They don't stop for anything. If you want to buy these guys, you have to make sure that you have a good filtration system like I do here. I'm actually gonna switch this guy for AQN 70. I might order it actually tonight, so I will make an unboxing video about it as well. And I have this U2 filter as well from my other aquarium that I had, and I put on my 20 gallon sponge filter as well. So this tank has a very powerful filtration, and I'm very happy about it. So these fish in the long run should live very happy and nice life. And if you guys want to get them, like I said, make sure you have enough space for them. And if you do, it is one of the best fish to keep and the most entertaining fish that you can have among the bigger fish, in my opinion. Oh, and there's my rainbow shark on the back, you see? This guy was in my 36, if you remember from my previous videos. I don't know where he went. You probably saw him in this video already a couple of times. He was swimming by. So he's very happy in here. He actually is sitting in this cave all the time, and he's protecting it from the other fish. He doesn't, only blood parrot can actually get in there. The other fish he just chases away. But blood parrots are cichlids, and they're aggressive too, so he's not gonna let him, oh there he is, let him harass him. He enjoys this cave, and hopefully this moss will overgrow eventually, and my silver dollars won't destroy it, because silver dollars are notorious for, like I said already, for destroying plants. And my placo, actually one of them lives in that cave too for some reason, I don't know. But yeah, I'm still thinking of doing some other aquascaping with this tank, but maybe in the future. We'll see. I was actually thinking to put a few stones over here where this coral is right now, but I figured why spend more money if I have this nice piece over here, and when it will overgrow with moss, it will look very natural and nice, and some live plants are always good to have. And hope you guys enjoyed this video about silver dollars care and tips. And if I missed anything, or if you have any more questions, please feel free to comment, and I will answer all of your questions and all of your comments. And thank you very much for watching my videos, and please subscribe if you haven't. See you guys.